Hello and welcome to Dubai Life. My name is Shaban. In this video, I'll explain the documents that are required to be submitted to the new employer. In case you're on visit visa and you get a new job offer, you have to submit some documents. And those who are currently working in a company and they have transferred to a new company, they also have to submit some documents once they receive an offer letter from the new employer. This is what you're going to hear from me in this video. For more information about Dubai Life, about how things happen in Dubai, I request you to subscribe to this channel. Click the notification bell so that every time we have a new video, you will be notified. And if you like the information we're giving you on this channel, give us a thumbs up, give the videos a thumbs up. Put a comment if you need anything else to be clarified or if you need any information about anything in Dubai. We do the research and give you the information in a simpler way. The information is available, but it's not that simple. So when you ask the question, we can break it down and give it to you in the best way to digest it. Let us get started. After you go through the hectic process of searching for jobs, sending applications, going for interviews, finally you have the offer letter that you've been waiting for. You landed the job that you wanted. For the new company or the new employer to process your residence visa and labor card or work permit, you need to submit to them some documents before they can proceed, giving them authority to proceed to process your residence visa and your employment card or your labor card. This offer letter is not the contract, it's just an offer confirming that they have accepted you to join the company. The offer letter is normally 1 or 2 pages, just giving information about the offer that you have been given. Information will be just basic. It's about the company, the location of the company, your name, the person who they offer the job, maybe the person you report to, the job title, the brief description of the job. It's not the whole job description. The offer, the package, like the salary, leave out allowance if applicable, and transport allowance if applicable, and any other allowances. The offer letter will also mention the package in terms of benefits, what will be covered under insurance, and if you have any dependents covered in your offer, that will be mentioned. It will also mention the joining date. Then the person authorized from the HR department will sign below, and then you'll have space to sign for yourself. This is like a legal contract. It's a legal bond between you and the employer. But it's not yet the contract, but it's a legal bond to start the process of processing your residence visa and a work permit so that you can join officially the company. You leave your current sponsor, maybe a company or a tour company or the government on visit visa, to a new company that's going to offer you the job. This offer letter will be valid for only about a week. At most it will be a month, but normally it's only a week. This means if you're interested in the offer, if you accept the offer, then go ahead and sign it and return it to the HR department in that company. If you do not sign and return, and you do not communicate any reason, any valid reason for the delay, then it will be considered invalid after 1 week. That offer will be invalid automatically. So if you want to proceed, you'll have to contact the HR officially and tell them why you didn't sign, and if the position is still available and not filled, maybe you will be considered. So there could be a reason why you failed. Maybe you didn't receive it. Maybe the email went to your junk mails and you saw it after it expired. Then you can try to explain and see if the position is still available, maybe you will be considered. But if not, it will be bad luck. So always check your junk mails if you are searching for jobs. Always regularly, like every 2 days or every day, check your junk mails. Some emails will go into junk, and when you see it after it has expired, it will be so bad and it will be depressing. My tip is keep checking your junk mails. You never know. When returning the offer letter to the employer or to the HR, these documents will be requested from you. Sometimes they may ask for these documents before sending the offer letter, but if not, then it will be after the letter. So it depends on the process of the company. Companies do things differently. Let's talk about the documents. The first document that will be requested from you will be the passport. This is the internationally recognized identity. At this point, you'll be required to only present a copy, a soft copy of the passport. Maybe hard copy, but it will be a copy, not the original. The original will be required later once they are processing your residence visa. At this point, you're not yet at the level of processing the residence visa and the work permit. It's just getting permission to start the process. Keep your original until it is requested for. But remember or note that your passport must have validity of not less than 6 months. at that point. At the moment of getting the offer letter, your passport has less than 6 months. In case your passport has less than 6 months when you get that offer, find ways of getting express passport renewal. You need to have at least 6 months validity for Dubai government or UAE government to be able to accept to process a residence visa. If it's less, they won't process a residence visa. The next documents that you'll submit will be your most recent passport size photos with a white background. It should be not more than 6 months old. You will submit a digital copy of the passport photos. So that is easy for anyone to tell that this is new or old. In this case, I suggest do not take photos with your phone and submit. Go to a photo studio and ask them to take standard passport size photos for visa processing in the United Arab Emirates or in Dubai. Print out maybe 4 or 8 copies and keep with you. Most of the processes in Dubai government and UAE are done online, so that's why a digital copy is okay. However, the company may have its own processes that require a physical passport size photo. Once you go to a studio, ask for the digital copy that you'll submit and then also print out 4 or 8 and keep with you. In case the HR or anyone in the department or in the company is requesting for a photo, a passport size photo, you can have that hard copy handed in, 2 or 3 or 4 depending on how many they need. Number 3, you may need to submit attested certificates or academic qualifications. Now, not all positions will require you to submit attested certificates. People at job level 4 and 5, that is the entry job levels, for example, housemaids, housekeeping, and maybe security officers, may not require to have attested academic documents. I'm saying may. Some companies will ask for them, some will not. For the government processes, job entry levels 4 and 5 do not require attested certificates. If your job level is 1, 2, or 3, then definitely you'll need to submit attested copies of your transcripts or your certificates. I'll upload a video about attestation process for that document to be accepted as a valid document or a legitimate document or transcript or certificate. The 4th document that you may be requested to submit, not all situations but in some situations. This is especially for people who are on visit visa or coming to the United Arab Emirates for the first time. You may be requested to present a fit to work medical test. This is a visa medical test, fit to work, that should be done at a reputable organization or a reputable lab. If you're requested to do that, you will have to pay about 400 to 500 dirhams to a lab that is reputable in the United Arab Emirates in Dubai, and then you'll get a visa medical fit to work test report or test letter. Some people who are transferring from one companies to another may not be asked to present this, but those who are new or on visit visa may be, in some cases, requested to provide that. The visa medical fitness to work test will be done later on. The company is trying to protect themselves. They don't want to pay for the next steps when you're not fit to work. So in case you don't provide that letter that proves that you're fit to work in the United Arab Emirates medically, your offer will be cancelled at that point. You won't proceed with the offer letter because you're not fit to work in the United Arab Emirates. Lastly will be the visa cancellation, and this is for only those who are transferring from one company to another. You're leaving your old company and you got a better offer in the new company. In this case, you must present a visa cancellation letter. For those who are new on visit visa or coming straight from their country, you don't have this and you don't need it. The reason the new company will ask for visa cancellation letter is simple. Anyone who is employed in the United Arab Emirates is sponsored by the employer. If you have been working in the United Arab Emirates and you get a new offer, a better offer, you need to transfer your residence and work permit from your current sponsor, your current employer, to the new employer who will be the new sponsor. Your current sponsor will have to cancel your residence visa sponsorship at the General Directorate of Residence and Foreign Affairs, and also cancel your employment permit or your work permit at the Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratisation. In this process, they'll have to provide a no objection letter saying that this person, this individual, is free to be sponsored by any other company. We have no objection from our side. He served his term, he served his contract, now he's free to move on to another company. If they have any objection, then that means you may have to pay a compensation to that old company before they can provide the cancellation, or you may get into a labor ban or immigration ban, which may be 6 months or 1 year before you can be taken on by another company. So it's very important to follow the process in case you get a new offer letter and you're working with another company. Follow the right procedure to avoid getting into these delays or penalties or bans. I will upload a video about visa cancellation and what to do in case your company is failing or refusing to cancel your visa. If everything is right, maybe if you serve the 2 years contract, it will be easier for you to get the cancellation from the old company. But if you have served less than 1 year, less than 6 months, then it will be a challenge that may cause you a lot of time and money, but it can happen. You can get the cancellation if you do things right. But if you do things in a wrong way, if you don't do things right, it may delay you and you may lose the new offer. That's it about the cancellation letter, which is also required for people who are leaving old company to a new company. That is all I had for you in this video. Thank you so much for watching to this end. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any other question, anything you feel I didn't clarify, put the comment in the comment box. If you're watching for the first time, I suggest you subscribe to this channel. Click the notification bell so that every time we have a new video, you will be notified. Thank you so much. Watch out for the next video.